Now, your WZDX Pinpoint Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
A little warmer this afternoon across the Tennessee Valley. Some of us did, in fact, hit that 80-degree mark. Florence saw a high this afternoon of 81. Russellville, Moulton, Athens, Decatur each saw highs this afternoon of 80 degrees. Huntsville International Airport recorded a high this afternoon of 79. Most of us have fallen back this evening into the mid and upper 60s, some still sitting in the lower 70s. Florence, Huntsville, still sitting in the 70s. Scottsboro, good evening, still sitting in the 70s. A little cooler down in Coleman this evening. Good evening. Currently find yourself sitting at 63 degrees. Despite a very large area of low pressure, we've been sitting under a rather dry air mass, but that's all going to change as we head into your Friday. A warm front is going to begin to lift north into the Tennessee Valley and then up into Tennessee, and that is going to bring a much different air mass. It's going to come with some warmer air and some more moist air. That's going to gradually intensify that amount of moisture through the later part of Friday, and especially as we head into the first half of the weekend. And you're really going to notice those rising dew points eventually into that sticky category once we get to the weekend. Dew points anywhere between 65 and 70 degrees. Pinpoint Viper, for the time being, is looking nice and quiet. And I expect it's going to stay that way the rest of the overnight, very, very early into your Friday morning. But then we are going to begin to see some changes. As a matter of fact, the Storm Prediction Center has placed a good chunk of North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee under that marginal risk for severe weather. Biggest threats there look like going to be damaging winds, and then we could see some larger hail embedded within some of those thunderstorms. Here's timing for you. 10 o'clock this evening. We are dry. We stay dry through the overnight, but then watch what happens. By 8 o'clock in the morning, we begin to see some shower and thunderstorm development across northwest Alabama up into southern Middle Tennessee. A lot of this activity looks like it's going to try and hang out in southern Middle Tennessee, but as we approach the lunch hour, I expect we're going to begin to see some activity across northeast Alabama. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible through the rest of the afternoon, but we are going to begin to dry things out through the second half of the afternoon and especially through the evening and the overnight early into your Saturday morning. Through Saturday afternoon, some scattered showers, a couple of thunderstorms are possible, but overall, it's not going to be a bad first half of the weekend. As far as additional rainfall is concerned, folks across northeast Alabama, the I-65 corridor, looking at another 3/4 of an inch. Locally, I think we could see an additional inch of rainfall. We stay warm through the overnight. I've got a low right around 62 degrees. Here's a nice early look at your Memorial Day weekend, gradually warming up through Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to continue on Memorial Day itself. Have a look. I've got a high of 87 degrees, 86 next Tuesday. We stay in the mid-80s through Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Really, the only downside about the 7-day forecast is that I do have an opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms every single day through the forecast period, Connor.